What the fuck is up, YouTube? New patch day, patch 6.6 is out. I haven't done a patch review yet, but it's coming. Just know that it's coming, right? I will do it. But right now, though, I had school today, had a lot of stuff to take care of when I got home. I was also really tired, so I don't really have time to go over all that, but I do want to post a game today. I have, by the way, two amazing games coming, where I didn't record live commentary. I'm gonna do post commentary. I have a Decidueye game, and what's the other one again? Decidueye, and then a really crazy Light 5 games that I know you guys are gonna enjoy. So stay tuned for those. Hold on, readjusting my mic, hoping it's not making too much noise in the thing. Yeah, but today we're just gonna playing the new patch. So a lot of stuff has changed. Unfortunately, I can't actually show it to you right now, but look at all these new units. I actually have no clue about the new mechanics and stuff, I guess. So we started with a bunch of water units, but the items we're getting are not good at all for water. We can get this here, I think. I think we're just gonna play water in the early game, right? For the free money from fishing, and maybe the free win streak from just having a bunch of pairs and stuff. And then we're gonna try to pivot to something else, right? Because starting with 2 ice and 1 magnet, you start with zero water, 0 spoon. Okay, well, 1 spoon. It's not. I don't think it's appropriate to play water, but it's still a good early game comp, if just for being able to hold on. Let me pick up something. I think charcoal's pretty good. I would have rather gotten maybe something else. I don't know. The way it's looking right now, I think I want to try and play electric. I'm gonna roll once. It's a greed roll, but yeah, whatever. We're just gonna pick these up, see if we can play these later. So one big change that I did see is that Ghost is getting its own weather, but it's not a very impactful weather, so it's not really a Ghost buff. I really wish you could read all of the patch notes here, but you can't. Yeah, there it is. Ghost gets its own murky weather effect now. And then a bunch of new legendaries, bunch of new uniques. There's actually a lot of new water units, so maybe we could play water. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, we play our first round against a poison team, and a poison team that also has an unevolved Kakuna. So I don't think we're gonna win this one. Then again, maybe. If we don't get poisoned too much, maybe we win this round. Yeah, we managed to win this round, all thanks to Wartortle. Yep, he's gonna cast here and win. Okay, very good. Very, very good. We are lucky. We are lucky as fuck to get that. Alright, so what do we get now? Oh, that is such a good... Those are such good items. I'm just gonna be playing something else. Grievard is one of the new units. What does he do? Gain maximum PP when an adjacent ally is KO, deals special damage, and inflicts a curse. Okay, I don't have time to read all this because I gotta pick my units. But it looks great, honestly. I am going to be putting in this guy, and I am going to be slamming Red Orb here, and 1 Magnet. And I can even slam Assault Vest. Maybe I wait, maybe I make Power Lens. We could also slam Upgrade, to be honest, if we're going to be playing something like Electric. Yeah, it's fine. And then slam Assault Vest. Yup. Just slamming a bunch of stuff. Since I started off with a strong win, I'm going to try to keep it going. So we're going to try to maybe pivot to Electric from here. But there are a lot of comps that can work with these items, including, for example, Fairy, which is a very, very exciting new unique in Flutter main. So maybe that's the path. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. And here's Vanillite as well, which is a very, very good unit too. So I could also be playing Ice. I don't think there's anything new with Ice. I think Ice is still as good as ever. Let's see, no new units. I don't know the patch note though. But yeah, interesting. No new electric unit, however. It's mostly Ghost stuff, honestly. Ghost, you got some water here. Here, I think this guy's water. Here, a bunch of waters. This guy's also water. This guy's also water. This guy, by the way, looks really strong. Are there any fossils? Nope, no fossils. Actually, one. Cranidos is in there, so maybe we can play fossil at some point. I don't know, we'll see. So we could get this guy. We could. Or we could keep locking for this Magnemite. I honestly don't know what the best choice is. I think we're not going to go for either of these, actually. You know what? Right. I think it's fine not to. Ghost is here. We could play Ghost once again. I've played Ghost a lot lately. Fairy could be interesting. As I said, this like, hold on, Team Planner, nope. Patch notes, news. The Slaughter main unit that I really want to try, it is also Fairy. It's Ghost Fairy Fossil, so could be cool. Griefheart is in the game. I'm not going to be playing it myself this game. No, it's not. I didn't pick it. Well, you got to see what its spell does, okay? that's already something. Okay, oh, we're probably going to lose this one. I don't see myself beating this. I see 2 evolutions with a very powerful Qwilfish, Metapod with some items. I don't think we're beating this. Maybe we are? No, not with the paralysis, I think. Then the cast here is going to maybe kill me. Oh, maybe not. Damn, that was really close. We managed to snag an Enolan Geodude here. Another new unit. Here's Galarian Yamask. Silence the target for 3 seconds and then deal damage to all enemies silent. So you can make Rune Regus with this, which seems really strong, maybe. And maybe it's an occasion for me to play my favorite fucking comp monster. Is that a good decision? I don't want either of these anyways, so I think picking this up is not even like a bad choice. We can do something like this. Galarian Yamask, do you want to hold the thing? I think we can give it to Meryl. Oh, this is ranged. They're all ranged. I didn't even notice. And we have 2 monsters here, so maybe we want to try to play monster. Because I feel like playing electric, you know, it's a little too played out. That's like too easy. I don't know. We want to try something different. Wow, he got destroyed. I think Meryl has like really awful base defense stats. That was probably like not a good idea at all. We're probably going to lose here because my... Yeah, okay. That's annoying. We're going to buy this. And, okay, didn't have time to buy that one. Whatever. So, shall we play Monster? Shall we play Ghost? I think we're going to try to spawn both, like, portals from both. And see what we get later, you know? This is really interesting. So, Galarian Yamask, Ghost Monster. I don't think there's any other Ghost Monster in the game right now. I know that Haunter used to be Ghost Monster, like, a long time ago. But that was, like, a long time ago. We could also maybe go Dragon with Gyarados. Something like this could be interesting. Depends on the portal we're going to get, obviously. And we have a stone ready. Probably going to be an ice stone. That's the lazy stone. It's like the easiest, you know, trait to put in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what we do, right? We did get a pretty good early game, honestly. So we have a bunch of money right now. We did sadly lose our win streak on the last one. Maybe taking out that Pichu was the wrong choice. I don't know. We get Shades, which is always good. We could play a Dark team. A lot, maybe not with those items though. Upgrade, not really good in Dark. Okay, so let's see what we get. There's a Ghost Portal, then there's Fairy, Dark, then there's Monster here. Oh, I don't know what I want. I want to try Flutter Main, right? But maybe if we're lucky, we get it here, you know? Would be really nice if we did. Fossil. A lot of fossils have been added. We don't, but we do get another new unit, which is Basculegion White Stripes. Evolves into Basculegion after defeating 5 enemies. Evolves into Basculegion female after being defeated 5 times. That sounds pretty interesting. Lapras is sound now? Huh? That sounds so broken, dude. How can this be in the game? Okay, we want to try the Basculegion either way, right? I think that's pretty good. I think it's a cool branching between our 2 synergies as well that we have right now. Like, that's not a bad idea, I would say. We can definitely do this and pick this up, maybe a water monster, which is better than this. And let's see how it goes, right? Let's see how that... So either we win a bunch and he'll evolve into male Basculegion, or we lose a bunch and he'll evolve into female. I have no idea. This guy is no unique, by the way. Hisuian Qwilfish, no unique. Very interesting unit, I would say. I feel like we're losing this round. Maybe not. In comes Totodile. In comes Gotodile. Gotodile, you gotta kill this guy. Eat him. Eat him alive. Let's go. Gotodile. Always, always ready, man. So we have a bunch of ghosts here. We have a bunch of everything, and I honestly don't know what to do. We get this, which is interesting. We get a bunch of interesting stuff. It's all very interesting. I think we want to try to make a crit cast for later in the game, so we definitely want this. Let's just put this in, I guess. Let's put in more water. We have a bunch of Really, really interesting stuff. We're not playing Monster, by the way. We could be playing Ghost or we could be playing Water. I honestly do not know. We could sell this Marill and give this to this guy, but I don't want to do that. Let's just keep these Ghosts. And if I can, like, level up and put in one more Water, get 6 Water, that might be nice. I don't know. So we won one time. So that's 1 towards Basculegion Male. I have honestly no... Okay, we're losing that one. I have literally no idea what either of these do, right? I think, from what I remember, they have the same spell, though. So we lose once, so it's 1-1. I guess this is kind of bad, because if we don't go on a streak, it's going to take a while to evolve. So we want to really try to, like, either go on a lose streak or a win streak. So it's kind of a difficult unit to play, actually, right? Right. I feel like that's tough. Tough look. What do I want? We can get... No, this is good, actually. This is good. Can probably do something interesting with this. I think the win streak one is melee and the lose streak one is ranged, but they have the same spell. We can check, actually. Right? Patch notes. No, they only put the baby one in there. Alright, I gotta go to the wiki then. Basculegion. So the female one is ranged. Grudge Dive. Takes 10% of its max HP, then deals... That's a lot of damage. Then a bunch of damage per fallen ally. Alright, and what's the male one? Same thing, except it's melee and has better stats. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Well, I don't know. I guess we want to try and win, so I'll add 6 water, try and be stronger. I don't know. Right? We're gonna try. This is a strange team. There's a Ditto on the board right now, which seems strange. Doesn't seem intended. Okay, so that's 2 wins. 2 wins right now. Okay. Interesting. We're keeping this to play Ghost 8 later. I've been playing Ghost 8 a lot lately, but you know, that's the game. We get another Clam Pearl, which sure, I guess. I mean, we could still play 6 water. It's just weird to play water with items like these, right? It's really weird, but who knows? Could be good. We do have a water stone, potentially. So yeah, I mean, I'm saying. It could be good. It could be really good to play water. Could it be good? I don't know. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Oh, that's the new unit I wanted to showcase, Fluttermane. It's really good. We're gonna lose here to Ghost because we don't have CC protection. Which makes me think I need to build my own CC protection to beat this guy later. We already have this, so we just need, like, a scale for that. Runerigus, right? That's the evolution of this Galarian Yamask. Silence the target for 3 seconds, then deals damage to all enemies affected by silence. That seems so broken. Like, especially if you have Monster, it seems like really easy to get this to scale up. I shouldn't be rolling. Let's not roll. We should look out for all Ghost units, though, I suppose. There's a lot of them. I think I'm definitely playing, like, Ghost in the late game here. So what's the part of the region that makes this Galarian Yamask? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's not even in there, right? So why? Did I get it earlier when I was in another region? I think that's it. I don't get it anymore. I was in a monster region probably, right? Right. Either way, with items like these, we'll have to play Ghost, not Water. But it's fine to play Water for a while. We'll, especially Water 6, we'll get a bunch of good, like, well, good, quote-unquote. Okay, so we get Monster naturally. That's interesting. I do think we can... Because if you get, like... Oh, but we really want this, right? Fuck that, right? Yeah, but we're not in the right region to get it, though. Oh, that's the problem. This is difficult. I'm still gonna pick Crit Cast. And I'm still gonna give it to this guy. And good luck. If I can evolve him, that'd be cool. If I can't, that's life. Either way, we're gonna keep... Oh my god. No, please don't. Not this fucking piece of shit Ninetales, man. It's too broken. It's too broken. Alright, it's fine. I guess, maybe, I think I'm one loss away from getting it. Maybe. I wish there was something that would tell me, but I don't know. Either way, it's normal to be losing. We're playing, like, we're not upgrading anything. We're not doing anything, so it makes sense. Hopefully we can get a ghost that works with this, so probably, like, I don't know, Darkrai would actually be really good. Yeah, actually, that's about it, huh? Maybe I didn't think this through. We'll see either way. I'm probably losing to this again. I don't like the fact that his spell, it costs, like, life to cast it, which is kind of annoying with Ghost, because Ghost wants to stay alive for as long as possible. If I had Rune Regress, I feel like that would be better. We're gonna get this. That's a pretty good item. Oh. Yeah. Yo, okay. I mean, I could play water now that I have Sobble. Right, I mean, that's not... Fuck, I don't know. Okay, so we do have Basculegion, though. We do have him. With this guy... Wait, he doesn't apply silence anymore, so is that even a good thing? Oh, brother. I don't know what I should do. I think we've got to play this, right? I think you have to play this when you get this. And then, yeah. And then we'll figure it out from there, but we have to play this. We just have to. Oh my god. Plusle and Minun, the most broken units in the game. It's gonna fuck my shit up right now. Okay, so should I play Ghost or should I play Water? Because I hit an early Sobble. That's really good, right? Nah, we gotta go Evil. I feel like we gotta go Evil. I feel like we don't really have a choice here. Six Ghost. 3 Water. We have one more here, but that's not really good. We gotta figure out how we're gonna arrange all that shit. For now, we're 6 Ghost, 3 Water, which is not optimal, but we're getting a lot of Ghost Curses, and we still have Sobble carrying us. Maybe. So that it should be okay, maybe. I don't know, I'm saying that, but I'm just getting destroyed by this fuck-ass Dark team, so I don't know, man. This guy always plays Dark, man. always comes back to Dark eventually. This is not good for me. Where are the other ghosts? I need more ghosts. I need more ghouls and ghosts. Ghouls and goblins. Here's one. That's pretty good, and it's one that goes well with this item. And then here's one here. Okay. So we have something, and we have Basculegion. And our items are not great. Ghost. What's the ghost we're gonna get? I can't slam items yet, because we don't know which one we're gonna get. We could lose to this, honestly. We could lose to the fucking thing. Nah, we'll probably be fine. We'll probably be fine, right? I should start rolling, though, just to get units on this round and not have to roll too much on the next round. Here's Doublade, that's already something. Okay, we can sell that. So we get Ice as our last one, which means we do get the Ice thing, like I said we would. We just have to find a good bearer for this combo. Crit cast combo is usually really great. We should be fine to find something that works with that. Here's a Ghost. There's double Ghosts and Fire. There's a bunch of Ghost portals. I think everybody wants to play Ghost. Which is not necessarily a good thing, because another Ghost player is like often one of the only things that can stop a Ghost player, so. Here's the normal Yamask. He has the same... No, it's not at all the same set. Spell. We get Darkrai, which is amazing. It's exactly what I asked for. We're going to give him this and this. Then we're going to give this to this guy. Then we're gonna make an ice stone. We're gonna give that to Ghastly. We're gonna put that guy in here because we don't care about the artificial thing, I guess. And then we're gonna do this, I guess. And then we're gonna find some more ghost units because we really gotta upgrade that front line and that everything else. Here's Suikoko, that's pretty good. Maybe that's better than this guy for sure. Here's another of these guys. Gonna use this. Here's Qwilfish. We could put that in. We should definitely put that in. And we wait. Okay, this guy has a fluffy tail, so we lose. There's no other thing around it, sadly. He had the presence of mind to make a fluffy tail, so we lost. And he's playing wild as well, which is like one of the comps that fucks Ghost the harder. We don't have like defensive items. This is so bad. The Dark guy lost, which is good for us because Dark is often like really good against us. If we could have another Ghost Dark unit, that would be amazing, but it doesn't exist. There isn't like another one. Trevenant, that's pretty good, I would say. Can do this, I think. Perhaps. Perhaps. Crocolore, okay. Let's try it, I mean, I don't know. Here's a guy that doesn't have a fluffy tail. Basically, the game is going to be try not to play against someone who has fluffy tail. That's going to be it. And the game is also going to be try to get a good third item for Darkrai. If we can do that, we should be fine. Like, if we can get, like, Razor Fang, you know? Either way, seems like we should be winning this round. That's really good. It was closer than I'd like it to be. Here's Misdreavus. That's Amorphous. That's Amorphous in. And we can get a Lucky Egg, which I think... no, that's not good. I should have gotten the caster item. I think I went on it too fast. I kind of trolled with that one. Darkrai's still doing good damage, though. But not good enough. We would like to evolve Haunter or Misdreavus. If that was possible. Of course, it's probably not that easy. Never mind, it is that easy. So which one do we want to take out? I feel like the less valuable unit here is probably Qwilfish, I think. It's usually kind of bad to play a Ghost team without enough frontline, but I don't know. I guess we can be hopeful. If I had Rocky Helmet, I wouldn't be mad. Wait, we got the fucking ranged one. I'm so stupid. Oh! I thought it was the melee one. I don't know why. When it was clearly the ranged one. So we were Ghost against Ghost, but this guy has, like, Fluffy Tail and stuff. I don't think we're gonna win. My Darkrai didn't get to cast. But then again, my Glalie is kind of going crazy. And I do have a Morph. Okay, wow. We beat the other Ghost guy. You know, I thought we would be cooked, but he also doesn't have CC protection, so that's fine. Let's see if we can make a comeback from here. I don't know. Seems difficult, but maybe. We do have a Morphin, which is like a pretty huge thing, I guess. Oh, I'm so dumb. Now that I have a Morph, I should put Artificial back in. I should have gotten Teacup. Right, that would have made a huge difference, maybe. Oh, I don't even know what I want to do with this guy then, because it's not a good unit, bro. It's just not. Fuck. Fuck, I thought he was melee. Oh, no. This is awful. What should I do? Should I sell him and put in Qwilfish, who is, like, much more defenses, and then give the items to Trevenant? Because he's tankier. Honestly, that might be the right play. Okay. Yeah, I think it is. I think there's no way that guy can be good for us right now. Okay, we're packed up too much against Electric. We're gonna lose. Ah, maybe not. Maybe not. Wait, never mind. Yes, maybe yes. I didn't see... Everybody built a Fluffy Tail today! What are these garbage items, bro? Zekrom was like Fluffy Tail, Deep Sea Tooth, and Green Orb. I also didn't have time to arrange my units correctly. Ah, I didn't want them to be all on back, but then it started to lag and I couldn't move them up further. So, okay. So the one you get from losing is the ranged one. Which, okay. I feel like the other one is probably way stronger. I don't know. And we didn't get, like, the third... Wait, I'm already... No, he does have Scope Lens already, so... I don't know. Where's the mana? Okay, anyways, yeah, if I put them a little bit further up, I think we would have been fine. We would have, like, not been taking, you know, Zekrom full cast on our whole team and full Sparks. I think we would have been completely fine, actually. I don't know if we would have won, though, against other players, but... Interesting, so we did get to see one of the things in action, even though I sold it. Let's get another game. And we're back for the second game. We start in Deep Dusk Forest. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I had a little bit of time to look at the new stuff, and then I instantly forgot all of it. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm just so tired. But I'm really happy for the new patch. I'm really excited. I really want to try the new fossil stuff, right? Mostly, I think. Like, both Fluttermane and that guy Walking White, they seem both really interesting. We'll do a better patch rundown later, though. Ooh, we start with Graveler. That's pretty good. Deep Dark Dust Forest, of course, opens up the possibility of playing some Grass Dark early game, especially if Cacnea is added later on down the line. It's an interesting region. It's pretty good. Every Dark region tends to be good, just because of the sheer amount of Dark units you get from Dark regions. Well, really, there's 4 of them, and only 2 of them usually matter, but hey. You never know. You also have Light in there for some reason. Oh, because you have Gourmet, so you get Sharam. Right, that makes sense. We're obviously going to pick up a spoon here. We have a pretty good starting items. We're definitely selling all of this. And, ooh, but there's this, though. There is this, though, but I'm choosing to believe that with these, I'm betting on getting a win streak later. And besides, we don't have Jigglypuff, so... I mean, Igglybuff, so who knows when we'd actually be able to put in Baby. I don't feel like this is a Baby game. I feel like we're fine staying with this, is what we have. So we have a really good combination of items. Half a Rocky Helmet, half an AV, and we have a Soul Dew already. Alright. Can we get that other Rocky Helmet piece? Yes. We could have also gotten an additional water. That might have been better. Who knows? When you're going, like... When you're deciding early to go for a caster comp, it can be difficult to know what kind of caster comp exactly you're gonna go for. But here I'm deciding to slam everything, man. I'm not about to lose. What can we add that would make this better? We could add poison. That would actually make this way better, now that I think about it. Right? We could just do this and just say fuck it. And say, yeah, I'm playing poison, boy. Something like this, right? That's not too bad. If we win, we can still sell these 2 and, like, hit 10. And we guarantee a win this way. Now, is it worth it? Is it worth it to do that? I would say probably yes. I don't want to play poison, but... It seems like a pretty decent poison start. I don't want to sell the Weedle, but I kind of have to. Like, missing the first threshold, the very first econ threshold, that fucks up your entire economy for the entire game. So, I'm not fucking with that. Okay, so we do manage to get this, and we get a very interesting unit in Mr. Mime Jr. And in fact, we could have played Baby. We could have won Baby this game. But I am choosing to ignore that for my mental health. No, I'm joking. The Baby's good, but it's not the end-all be-all answer to everything, you know? But we could play Fairy later down the line. We could actually start collecting Fairy units right now. Or Psychic, which we can also start collecting Psychic units. I gotta see these lines. I gotta be, like, aware, you know, of stuff like that. Let's see the patch notes. Any new Fairy? Yeah, there is a new Fairy. I did talk about it. Any Psychic? There is this guy, but that's kind of special. Although he is on this region, so he could be a little bit relevant, I guess. But I think Slowpoke is back to additional. So, like, if he's not in there, it's already too late. Wait, no, I'm not on a Poison region anyways. I'm just playing a Poison team. So it wouldn't have mattered regardless. Okay, we managed to beat this guy. Hi, Wooper. So that's... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1 short of being able to hit 20. So yeah, I didn't... Just checking that I didn't do my math wrong, you know, on the previous round. All right. So now we could pull off another trick here and just... Well, it's not really a trick, but we could sell some units and then level up again because it's only cost 4 on this and add Mr. Mime Jr., which is a pretty good unit on it in its own right. You know, it could be the difference. But once again, I'm choosing... Or we could add Knackley as well and get Rock. But I'm choosing to believe I'm good. Because what is the Rock defense boost going to do when I already have a Rocky Helmet? I feel like that seems pretty unnecessary. Okay, we have a pretty... It's a decent, you know, fairy team, but it's fairy 3, and the only evolved unit is Pikachu, so I think once again we should be able to win this one pretty easily. We could also play pure rock, you know what? I just thought of that. We could do that. We can pick up Nacli here and see if we had any good rock types. Okay. We don't need to sell anything here yet, unless we lose. Let's see what else we got. Okay, see, this is the... You gotta pay attention to the positioning of your... We're never beating this. What the fuck? Early Max Revive, early Monferno, early Shogun, got a Horsey already. We're not beating that. What the fuck? All of these boards are nasty. Okay, I'm not beating any of these guys. Even if I mirror, which I will still. Actually, I shouldn't. Yeah, Okay, I trolled by sending him all the way down there, but it looks like it was actually just fine and will allow him to attack the weakest unit first, which is generally pretty good. Okay, we managed to break that guy's... Yeah, it's not going to be enough, though. It's definitely not going to be enough. But we do manage to kill 2 units out of 3, which is better than what I expected, given what was going on here. Should I be going on Rock or Psychic? Let's go on Psychic, probably. Yeah, confirming my choice. Here's Deerling, by the way. They changed it. They made him have seasons and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. We could get this Paris. But we're not going to play Poison the late game. Although... Oh, it's hard to pass. Here's Bulbasaur. Here's a Paris telling me, yup, that's Bug Poison. Oh, that's so tough to pass on. Oh, I gotta. I gotta, right? I gotta. I feel like I gotta. I gotta play Poison. I feel like that's the wrong answer. I should have taken the water 100% here. And also, I forgot to put in Bulbasaur because I don't know how to count. That was probably going to make a big difference, honestly. This guy is going to be entirely useless, and Bulbasaur would have at least been able to apply both Armor Break and Poison stacks. I think we're going to win anyways, but that was not the right play. How many fossil units are there? Just the one. 2, 3, if you go in a fossil region. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. Seems good. Seems good. Is there new poison content? There's this guy, but Slowbro was not added. So... not very interesting, but a good poison game once in a while, you know, that doesn't hurt. Right? I feel like that doesn't hurt. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I won't go into a poison portal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Put this guy in a... I wonder if holes give stat buffs even when you're not actually... you don't actually have ground active. I don't think so. But I'm not actually sure. Anyways, the poison damage will make quick work of Gyarados. We get the water that we wanted. So that's at least something. You know, we could still make, like, Blue Egg and then Choice Specs and give this to Roselia and, like, destroy this game, right? It would be pretty easy for me to do that. We can go in there, because it's still possible we get Flutter Mane off this portal, maybe, if we're lucky. And there is a poison symbol, so... Right now, the one with tank items like these, the one that I really would like to get is... Actually, we can try Qwilfish. Qwilfish is new. Perfect! That's exactly what I wanted. I just realized, you know, oh, there is a new poison unit. And it's Qwilfish. And it's great with super tank items. Every time he gets hit, he deals damage to the attacker, so that's really great. We can put him, like, way ahead. Oh my god, he just... His animation's so funny. And his spell, Stockpile, makes him gain max HP, which works really, really well with, like, big increased defenses. Like, look at these defenses, by the way. I very much like this, in case you didn't get it. I very much like this new change in the way you can see your stats, like, your increased stats as well. Like, it's there in green. Okay. I'm just gonna roll really quickly, try to hit some better units. Yup. Just, like, level up, because nothing's leveled up. I could roll in level 6, to be honest. I could also not roll and wait for level 7, and trust this guy to carry me, which he might. He seems like, super good. Like, look at him. Just sucks in all the airts, gets a bunch of more max HP, and he keeps tanking. And he's gonna do it again. And when he gets to his third cast, he actually does spit up, but I don't think we're gonna get to see that in these early rounds, because Round's gonna be too short. But we get to showcase the new unit, Qwilfish. And this portrait looks awesome. In a way, it looks not even Mons. I don't even know. It looks really good. Even though it's just a portrait for the base game, it looks amazing. We managed to get this Aqua Egg, which is I've wanted. And, I mean, yeah, we're doing really good right now. Is this a poison region? It's not. Oh, it is. It is. Mystery Jungle. Really good. We're gonna maybe add in Aquatic of our own. No, I don't think that's right. I think that's probably a mistake. We just want more poison units, honestly. But we would like to level up the ones that we already have. Right, like this Weedle. If we get Kakuna, you know, that's kind of a... It's kind of a big deal, kind of. Of course, we're going to try to get to Poison 7 as soon as possible, so maybe this is dumb and I should roll in level 7. Let's just look at available units. We have this guy, this guy, this guy. Lots and lots and lots of Poison additionals this game. Holy shit, this is a super good game to play Poison. And we have the new unit, and the new unit seems really great. Really giving, like, Poison... You know, Poison Unix, they're not all that good. This guy, I feel like, changes the... How do you say? It makes it better. Basically, it makes it better. We can get... What can we get? We could get, maybe, try to get, what's the name of that item? Power Lens, right? Is Power Lens good? Let's check. What are other people playing? Dragon, Ghost. If somebody's playing Ghost, we want to try to get a Fluffy Tail, right? And somebody else is playing Poison. Yeah, let's try to get a Fluffy Tail. We need 1 Shades for that. Hopefully you can get one of the Mewtwo fights. And we should be really happy that we invested. Oh my god! Early Gulpin? I mean, honestly, hey. Yeah, I'm Gulp maxing. This guy's so tanky as well. He's like, he has twice the HP of Qwilfish. But Qwilfish has, like, better natural defenses and stuff. Oh my Gulp, dude. Oh my Gulp. For real. Here's the Poison team. Is that... No, Dragon, sorry. Is that the Dragon team? Is that Dragon 7? I have no idea. Yo, he healed so much health. What the fuck? I honestly don't know what this guy's spell does, by the way. I think... Yeah, despite the Seadra having really scary items, I think we're fine. No, he's gonna dash away and die. Okay? Oh, but then he comes back in the back and kills him like a secret agent or something. Insane, insane work by Qwilfish. Let's go, Qwilfish! Let's go, Qwilfish! Let's fucking go. We're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna put in Poison 7. And that's gonna be great. We can even roll a little bit here. I'm acting extremely greedy. But you know how... Early Solosis, but we don't care. Alright, we didn't hit a single Poison units in all these rolls, so time to stop here. Oh, we're playing the other Poison team. But you know what? He has Gligar, but now it doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because Gligar is no longer just fully immune to Poison. Now it just doesn't work like that anymore, baby. So we're really happy, actually. Can we beat him? Okay, Yup. Okay, it was close. It was damn close, but we beat him. Very nice. Okay, and now we just have to wait. Just have to wait. Get level 8, get some better units. This is great. Maybe I will sell the Qwilfish in the late game and just give everything to Swalot. But I don't know. He seems pretty alright to me. I guess we'll see. So with items like these, we're hoping to maybe get Nihilego. Would be really nice. Right. If we don't get Nihilego, I don't know. If we don't get Nihilego, we'll give this to Badu, right? But it'd be nice to have Nihilego. I feel like I haven't played with it in like so long. Okay, we do get the shades, so we can make that Fluffy Tail that we wanted to make. Against the ghost players and everything, you know? And we get... What can we do with that? We could have 2 units with this. Seems pretty good. Or we could get an upgrade, which also seems pretty good. I don't know. Let's get that. Anyways, let's slam the Fluffy Tail on this guy. Really tanky guy. Pretty low base health, but insanely high defenses and boosts HP every time it casts, so it should be fine, right? It should be completely fine, I think. And yeah, we're pretty much set. We're all set. So we already have more Fluffy Tail for this guy. Should be very easy to win. Yup. Really good items on that Glalie though, but Glalie's usually more of an AD carry. I don't know if I would try this. I mean, he does have an AoE spell, but I don't know what's the base damage of it. I think it's pretty low, actually. Finally, we get that Kakuna, better late than never, right? And we keep soaring towards the high levels. A good old classic poison game. Very, very nice. Wish I could do this, but I can't, right? It won't... Never mind! It used to not work, but now it works. Well, okay, I mean, I'm giving this to you. We can do it like this. I'll probably sell him later to get that back. Like, Bulbasaur is not a very important unit for that. Oh yeah, I remember how his spell works. Stockpile raises defense. I mean, Swallow raises defense, and then if he's too low, he's gonna swallow it and get HP back. Yeah, if he's below a quarter of his health, he does that. Okay, we defeat this dragon team pretty easily. What do we want for a last item? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe more AP, right? We're probably gonna try to have 2 AP casters doing big damage. We have the setup for it. It's pretty nice also that we're only going to give 2 items to our legendary because Ghost is in the game. So we don't want to give it 3 items. Or else the curse is going to target it first instead of targeting Qwilfish first, which we don't want to happen, you know? And for similar reasons, having spread carries when playing against, like, in a game where Ghost is pretty good. Anyways, very, very fun. Very, very good. Any poison units I missed? I don't think so. Maybe Trubbish? No, I did put him in there. Alright. Yup. We're just waiting for the guys now. And we do have a reroll ticket in case like we get something bad. But honestly, I don't think any of these could be bad. I don't think I would reroll any of these. Oh my god, no, not sound. Not Chatot sound. Chatot is so fucking strong, man. I'm not beating this. Why was Sound not nerfed after last patch? Sound was absolutely everywhere last patch. It was winning every single game. I don't understand why this never gets nerfed. But it's fine. I will deal with it. We can level up here. It doesn't change anything. 1 roll, try to find... 2 rolls, try to find another poison unit to get poison 8 and activate the weather. Guess we won't be getting that. But we can put in Sobble and activate Aquatic. And it's also a pretty good unit. So we can honestly just do this, put this back in, sell this and this, and this. And maybe we get this Paris by winning, maybe we get it by lucking. Okay. Wow, this is weird. Is he playing, like, Dark Dragon? Not something you see very often. I think we're actually gonna lose to this. This looks like a really bad team, but we actually lost. The single, like, little baby guy actually did it. I'm actually so surprised. So we're gonna sell this guy. I was just having it, like, temporarily. There is a better carry I want to give my items to. Well, kind of. We can actually do this to avoid spawning like a bug portal. We only want poison portals here. So he's pretty good, but it's annoying that I don't have a frontline item for something else. Maybe I should just like lower everything and put him in a solo frontline or something. Like, you know, so he gets focused. Because you really want him to get focused with that passive, right? Oh, and when he's struck by an attack, he also has chances to inflict poison. I see. I didn't even see that the first time. That's actually kind of amazing. Not gonna lie. Might be optimal to just sell this guy and give everything to Swalot, though. Honestly. Yo, lag. Yo, okay. 2 double poison portals, but they're also dragons, so I don't think I'm going to be getting them. But we have this one at least. Thank God. Alright, let's see which one we get. We have a bunch of items, so we should be fine to give to anything. To give stuff to anything, sorry. Being in a poison region is not as important as it used to be either. Is this a poison region? It is. We got lucky. Okie dokie. I gotta sell. I'm sad. I gotta sell Qwilfish because these items are so perfect for Dogi. Right? He inflicts poison on himself and stuff, so... I don't know. Then again, it's a really good tank on its own. I feel like we just gotta... We gotta keep him as well. We're just gonna try to get some better units. I don't know. We don't care about you in the late game, right? But Varoom can still be good if I get Revavroom. Get Parasect, that's pretty good. The reason we want 8 poison is to spawn the poison leather. But we might just do this. Especially if this is the fucking thing. What? Yeah, this guy will get the same defenses as this guy now, which is actually insane. Like, look at this. Now he's become an unkillable fucking tank. Holy shit. Are we still gonna lose? Despite all that? Maybe not. I feel like Qwilfish will just win here. Spits out. Comes back in the back. We're gonna kill these substitutes eventually. Yup. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. We are fine. I have declared we are fine. Okay, so this is really good. Yeah, this Porygon actually saving my ass. And then we just gotta find a replacement for this guy, which is almost always gonna be Roselia, of course. Salazzle. Do we want Salazzle? I feel like we don't want Salazzle. Who am I even putting it over? Like, Kakuna? Yeah, that's not good. The Ghastly could be good, however. Let's keep rolling and see. But we really just want Roselia, man. If we could get Roselia, that would be amazing. We have, like, the items ready for it. Alright, here's one but you. Here's another completely insane-looking Dragon team. Why is everybody playing Dragon? Dragon doesn't even have any new stuff. What? This feels weird. They got a nerf Seadra, by the way. This damage is not okay. Through the amount of resistances that I had, it's definitely not okay. What can we get? Maybe we do need the Murky Weather. Max Revive feels like it's very good here. Or, you know, just this is good too. Now the question is going to be, can I hit Roselia? We actually don't care about Bulbasaur at all. So we're just rolling for Roselia. Yeah, we don't actually really care about this either. I feel like my stuff is pretty locked in at this point. We get another Ditto though, that's really good. But I actually care about Roselia more than Haunter. And that we can give to somebody else I will think about later. I think, right? Should be pretty good. So even though he has all these defenses, he does take a bunch of damage. Maybe I was presumptuous in assuming he was like that good, you know? I don't know. Now the question is, will we be getting rid of Bug for Haunter? I mean Ghastly. And the answer is probably yes. Like, we have to. That's just the right play, right? Like, Kakuna, you know, not that important. We can keep him and then put him back in later, but it's not that big, you know? It's not that big of a deal. This guy has more HP than this guy. Yeah, he does. So we should be doing this. It's pretty good. We're getting double the value from this, which is insane. And then this guy, you know, he's kind of whatever. We don't really care about him. He has okay defenses, okay HP. That's just all we want from him, right? Same as Garbodor. Okay, here's the invincible fucking team. And he has a fucking Comet Shard too. Yup, so fun. Love me some Baby Sound players. You know, just always good to have that in the game. Always healthy, always nice, always fair, always beatable by normal means, you know. Seems alright by me, you know, I don't know. I could have positioned better against me, guys, against this guy. That was my fault. That was my fault. We could do it, by the way, with Ghastly. It's actually possible to beat Sound with Ghastly. In the late game, like, if I evolve him into Haunter and maybe I sell Roselia and give him the same items, like, it could be possible to beat him. Because this guy will, like, apply Fatigue so fast he won't even be able to cast, basically, if I do that. But for now, we're not there yet. We gotta win other rounds before we consider that, right? And, I mean, we're all out of money, too, so rolling for Haunter seems out of the question right now. But I guess we'll see. Another Rocky Helmet is not bad at all. This is not bad at all also. Now the question is, do I want to give King's Rock to Swalot or get Rocky Helmet and give it to Okidogi? I think it's tough to know, honestly. Maybe we should do this and just leave this guy on the side where we don't care about him. No, I mean, I don't know. Maybe like this? Maybe like this? Maybe like this? King's Rock, Muscle Band. What's better? This guy has a shit ton of base HP, so this is actually really good, I would say. Yeah, let's just try to look for Haunter. Then we can swap over the items. Can we beat this guy now? This other... But Dragon Dark is so chopped. If this is good, I'll kill myself. Like, that seems like such a bad combination of traits that don't go together. But I guess it's good, somehow. And then you just have a random Crocolore in there too? Like, what are you doing? How is this good? This doesn't seem like it should be good at all. That just seems like hot garbage. Okay. This is bad, man. Like, I have actually a very, very good poison setup. I'm really surprised that I should be losing to anyone right now that doesn't have, like, 50 Fluffy Tails. And even if somebody did, like, that team is just that good that it shouldn't even matter. I'm not getting it. Can we get a Haunter, please? We really kind of need it, I guess. Or this. This is also good. Porygon 2, also pretty good. Let's put him in there. And let's hope we win this. Nope, it's the fucking Dark guy again, so we're gonna get jumped again on our best unit and probably die instantly. Yup. I mean, I guess that one's my bad, right? We just positioned badly, and then he also made it worse by positioning on the complete other side. I hate Dark so much. Like, why is this allowed? Why does he just get to jump my backline like that? And why do I gotta play against the same guy twice? Because if I changed my positioning against this guy, I would have lost. Alright, that's it for today's video. We got to showcase 2 of the new uniques. They're pretty interesting. I feel like Basculegion's bad, honestly. I'll be honest. That Ghost Dive spell, or, like, at least bad in Ghost. In Water, it could be pretty good. It does do, like, its spell does do a lot of damage. But its design of, like, taking HP, like, its own HP, you know, for damage. It's, like, antithetic to Ghost, kind of. It's kind of weird. I don't know. The evolution mechanic is interesting, though. Qwilfish seems really good. Maybe more so, like, in the early game than in the late game. But with tank items, he can be a menace. Maybe with mana items, he could also be really interesting. Like, gain HP really fast and then deal a bunch of damage and repeat. I think that was unfortunate. Like, that was bad positioning on my part. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should have sold Qwilfish and given everything to Okidogi, honestly. But I thought this guy's spell was actually better than, like, using Shane Crazed. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That Dragon team, man. Just, like, random Dark unit with no other item than Darkstone solos your backline. That seems a little annoying, but Dragon 7 does give a lot of stats, so I guess it makes sense, I guess. I should have positioned around it after seeing it the first time. Problem is, you're not supposed to play against the same player twice in a row. Like, it happens sometimes, but it's not usual, I would say, so that was kind of really annoying, I guess. I wanted to reposition on the round after that, right? But I don't know, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys still enjoyed. It was pretty cool seeing these 2 units, and I guess I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.